The new spears are here, and they're so good. We're gonna see them next week on Friday. We're gonna be able to play them, and we have the whole live stream to check all of the abilities. But is this important? Is this good? We're gonna talk about this because I think it's maybe the best thing about this expansion and the next ones as well. Subscribe to the channel for more content of this. Go to my Ko-fi if you want to support me, and let's get into it. So, the new spears are here. We have the new live stream. You can see it here. You can see all of the new weapons, all of the new skills. They look awesome. New assets, new particle effects, new abilities. Everything is super good. Definitely better than the SoDo ones. Even though the SoDo ones weren't the worst thing ever, these ones really have some great design. And even though I'm gonna go talk about the design a bit later in the video and in another video as well, I want to talk about the fact that I think this might be one of the best things for the expansion, because one of the biggest reasons that people don't like SoDo is because of the fact that, let me just put some beautiful footage here, is because of the fact that it looks very low effort. And I kind of agree, like there was not that much content in it. All of it was kind of reuse asset stuff. It just didn't feel good. But this ones, the weapons, they have so much effort into them. There's new abilities, like all the design is super complex. There's just so many things going on. And just think about the fact that we're gonna get one of these every year, guys. 9 weapons like this every year. And I'm not saying that every one of them is perfect. I actually don't think the engineer one is like that good, and I don't think the warrior one is that good either, but they're still pretty fun, right? There's different effects that interact with each other, and I think that's the biggest thing here. Usually Gear Wars 2 weapons, they just do stuff. They just, hey, you know, like that ability makes you jump, and that other ability, it gives you wounds, and that one does damage, and that's about it, right? But this one is like, okay, this ability does damage, but if you pair it with this other ability, if you played it beforehand, you would actually do this other thing as well. And if you do this other one later, you'll do this other thing. Like every one of the specs of the new spears do that, you know. Ranger skills with stealth, they upgrade themselves so you can actually get something going on, like a new ability. Necromancer, you're putting shards all over the place, so you can make your Perforate do more damage, and then these other abilities with soul shards will actually change a little bit if you have more, and you will actually reduce the cooldown of Perforate. Guardian with the illumination skills that you will make them change by using them by illuminating your weapons with certain skills. Thief is super cool as well, because you know the 2 and 3 kind of change depending on when you use them, and of course you also have the 4 and 5 that will change the type of skill that you know, if it will give from lead attack to follow up in certain conditions, so you can play with them. Engineer with the focused one, it will also focus debuff on the target, will do different things to that specific target. Of course we also have Revenant's right skills that, you know, you will buff yourself to become even like this like shroud kind of thing that has more damage, right? Mesmer with the if you use Mind the Gap in what's the word? In the, you know, if you attack it on the edge of the skill, you get you gain clarity and your skills got upgraded. Warrior, if you're closer to the enemy, you do more damage, right? And you know, well, I guess that one is not that big. And of course, Elementalist with the etching, where if you put the big circle on the floor and do abilities on it, the abilities will change and become more powerful. That all those things are so cool, and it makes them not only way more interesting to play with, and probably stronger overall, but it also gives you the flavor that elite specs are missing, right? These are the type of things that you would only see in elite specs, right? Interactivity between utilities and weapons and certain abilities. Now everything in the weapon is actually like this, and that is so cool, and it makes me so excited for what we're gonna get next as well. And of course also because it makes me think that the next expansion will also have very good type of content in the other types of in the other types of content, yeah, like we're in the other, like raids and I guess we're not getting strikes, but raids and you know, the homestead. I'm sure all of that will be very well done, right? And I think that's the biggest thing that we're scared of with Janther Wilds after Secrecy Obscure, that everything was gonna be low effort, and you know, it was only going downhill, nothing going better. But I think these weapons are a good sign that this is not gonna be the case. And I'm really happy about that. I don't know. I was, you know, look, I love Guild Wars 2, but I'm scared about the future of it, especially after the Guild Wars 3 stuff. But this really gives me a lot of hope for the game, and that not only they're not going to abandon it, but it's going better and better. You guys can tell me what you guys think, and I will have to eat my words if this is not the way this works, and you know, if in the beta everything's like completely bugged and nothing works and it's super boring, I really doubt it. Specifically because we have seen the abilities that we've had, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there you go. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me you guys disagree or not, and subscribe to the channel for more of this. Go to my Twitch to watch me live. Go to my Discord to hang out off stream and, you know, to take part of all of our events, and of course the bikini fashion contest we're having on Saturday. So thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. I love you all. Bye bye.